Welcome back to Feel Better with Lauren. I'm Lauren. Thanks for joining me. It's another one for our routine today, one that we can focus on and challenge ourselves with and feel better. Here's another quick one to challenge ourselves with and focus ourselves. So it's just lying on our back today. Let's feel how we feel touching the ground. Feel what's touching the ground, what's relaxed, what's not. We're going to take inhales in through our nose and out through our mouth. So we always do to get some good fresh air in there. And after that, we'll be breathing just through our nose. So not a bad thing to put your one hand on your stomach and one hand on your heart or thereabouts, just so you can sort of get in touch with yourself a little bit. So in through your nose as big as you can and get all that air out. So inhale and push out all that air through your mouth. And inhale and all that air out. And last one. After that, your body may be just touching the ground a little bit differently. Maybe tuck your tailbone a little bit, move your shoulder blades around, and keep breathing in and out through your nose for just a moment, just to get ourselves settled. And one more breath in. Now let's put our hands down at our sides, put our feet together, and slowly and with focus, let's bring our feet up to that supine staff position. Trying to get as close to a 90 degree as we can here. Nice straight legs, and just engage your core. Keep yourself flat. Don't strain anything up by your head and neck. One more breath in. And then exhale. Bring your knees to your chest. And then put your knees over to the left. Just a sort of gentle supine twist. I put my left hand on my right thigh and just fall open on the other side. Just activate your spine. We're not trying to overstretch here at all. Just sort of wake everything up. One more breath in. Help your knees back up into your chest, just to straighten everything out again. And then put your feet down, and we're going to go into bridge. So hands by our heels, and we're going to push up out of our heels, tuck our shoulder blades underneath, and just sit there for a sec, activating everything in your core and your butt. And one more breath in. Now inhale, put your right leg to the air. Keep everything activated. Keep pushing out of your heel. One more breath in. And put your leg all the way down. Your other leg can go meet it. And we'll go into what's called fish pose. So we go up on our head and on our elbows. Everything's activated here. Your toes are activated. And one breath in. And relax back down. And from here, we'll do a reverse plank. So our hands go behind and we push up. Nice and straight. Try to keep your hips up. Last breath in. Now your right leg is going to bend flat on the ground, and you're going to turn around to do what's called a wild thing. So your right arm goes over top, and you make a sort of arc. You're just sort of balancing yourself with your right toes. Now from here, we're going to go over to a side plank. Oops. So side plank with your arms still up in the air. You can put your knee down if this is a bit too much. And now lift your right leg off. Just balancing yourself. And from here, you're going to go up to a low lunge. Maybe more graceful than I just did there. You want to see your first two toes. Your hands go up over your head, nice and active. And then you sink in and you feel a stretch in your front hip flexor. Last breath in. And exhale, your left arm goes forward, your right arm goes back. You twist with your core. And last breath in. Keep your arms straight. We go down and then up on our back toe. Nice and stretched out. A little bit of a twist. Last breath in. And back down into lizard lunge. Sort of feel that lizard lunge there a little bit. Nice and stretched out. Now your left leg is going to come up, and we're going to meet in a squat. As usual, your back, I'll just turn a little tiny bit. Your back as straight as you can. Your elbows, little tiny pressure on your knees. Your hands in front of you. Let's push up. Roll all the way up. Over your ear. Your hands right as back as far as you can. Your hips sticking out. A big breath into your nose. You can take a second for back into a prayer. Just inhale and your arms go up in the air again. And then exhale, forward fold. Just hang there. A little bit of relief, but also a bit of stretch behind you here. Grab you onto your elbows and just let yourself hang like a rag doll a bit. One more breath in. Then your arms behind your back. This is that seal. That stretches the top of your back. But again, hang nice and relaxed here. Last breath in, your arms slowly fall down to the ground. For your forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down to a squat. And gracefully as you can, back down onto your back again for the other side. Again, sort of feel where your body wants to be. We'll go back up into that staff pose, the 90 degrees here. Inhale, up your legs go. Last breath in. Exhale, your knees come to your chest. Straighten everything out. And then off to your right this time. Your right hand on your left thigh. And then just fall open. Again, we're just relaxing into this, waking up our spine on the other side. And keep breathing through your nose and that restrained breathing. Last breath in. And your knees come back up to the center. Hug them into your chest and just straighten everything up again. And then your feet flat on the ground. And we go to bridge on the other side. So pushing out of our heels, engaging our butt, engaging our core. One more breath in before our left leg goes to the sky. Your left leg goes up. Keep pushing out of your right leg with your foot. Last breath in. And then your left leg goes in front. Your right leg meets it. And we do fish on the other side. So pushing up out of our elbows. Last breath in here. And straighten out. Now we're going up to reverse plank. Nice and rigid. Nothing strained on your neck. Last breath in. Bend your left leg. Rotate your right arm around and up to wild thing on the other side. So your back leg is sort of kickstanding. Reach as far as you can with your left. Now the next one's hard for me. Off to side plank on our right. Pulling up on our hips. Last breath in. Your left leg goes up. And then, again, more graceful if you can. Into a low lunge. Get that good stretch in. Arms above your head. Nice and active. Just sink into that front. And each side always feels a bit different, doesn't it? Last breath in. Then your right arm goes forward, your left back. You twist around. Last breath in. Keep your arms straight. Good twist here. Last breath in. And then you're down the lizard lunge. You might want to move around a little bit. Let your leg fall open. Nice little stretch. Last breath in, and your foot's going to go back to plank. And then we're going to go down to low plank onto our elbows. Your butt the same height as your shoulders. Everything engaged. Last breath in. And then down to Sphinx. And that's your elbows in the right spot already. If you want a little more stretch, keep your butt flexed and push up to seal. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Everything sort of relaxed again. One more breath in. And exhale down onto our forearms. You can move out your hips a little bit. When your left arm goes out, your right leg goes up. We'll just push over and stretch on the side. Last breath in. And roll back to the other side. Onto your forearms again. Just a little bit. Make sure nothing's locked up. Then your right arm goes back. Your left leg folds. And we push to the other side. Last breath in. And we roll back to the middle again. Onto our forearms again. We're going to push up to plank on our forearms. Get everything straightened out. All right. Take a moment to get stable. And then what we're going to do is go up to dolphin if you got it in you, which is walk our feet up and keep our back straight. Keep your legs straight. It's sort of like a downward dog on your forearms. Last breath in. We're going to go up to high plank. Again, tidy everything up. Shoulder blades nice and apart. Suddenly this seems really relaxing. Last breath in. And then back to downward dog. Almost done. Just going to pedal ourselves out a little bit. Get that nice straight line from our wrist to our shoulders to our hips. And find some stability and relaxation here. And the last of the day, we're going to drop our knees down, toes, big toes almost together, and down into child's pose. And our forehead goes to the ground, and our arms stretch forward, and our hips sitting on our heels. And last breath in, and we'll push up. So this is called Thunderbolt. You're just sitting on the back of your heels. Take a few moments just to put everything back into focus. Keep breathing through your nose. Let the rhythm of your breath go to where it wants to be. And maybe just breathe here for a second. Look out the window. And we will see you in the next video.
Always talk to your healthcare professional before starting a new regime. If you experience pain, discomfort, or dizziness, slow down or stop. These videos will become easier each day, but if it doesn't feel right today, go slower or move to another video. Listen to your body.